Thank you, Jim. Good afternoon, everyone. We represent Post Technologies. It's a division of Post Luxembourg responsible for deploying and operating the fiber and copper network for the whole country of Luxembourg. It's already more than 5 years ago that we started to integrate AI and machine learning in our copper operating network. So it was a project with Bell Labs. Bell Labs is the R&D department of Nokia. So it was a big success because we could increase our processes, improve them, and also it was about customer complaints and how we manage all the complaints and how fast we can deploy it. And also it was good stuff for the efficiency and effectivity of our processes. Due to the fact that technology evolved very fast, the transition to a software-defined access network was, in our views, it was a normal transition. So we wanted to have a future-ready network and also enable to have a high-performance automated network for our customers. So as it already said before, AI and machine learning are not just tools for us, it's more drivers to do this transition to the step we want to do.
So here we see kind of like a timeline. Where are we coming from? Where do we hope to end up? And so years ago, we did most of our network operations in a manual fashion. Of course, this is time-consuming, prone to human error. And over time, we automated some of those tasks, of course. But still, this was done on a case-by-case basis. Today, our vision is much more ambitious. We would like to build a highly autonomous network, a network that can adapt, optimize, and manage itself with as little human intervention as possible. So when you look at this graph, it might lead you to believe that each step along the way is of equal size, but in reality, this is far from the truth. As the network grows in size, but also in complexity, each step becomes much more challenging. We are aware of those challenges, and still we made a clear decision. We know that the future lies with autonomous networks using AI and intents, and we are ready to take the next step.
Yes, it was a good idea to take the next step, but it was really a big one because we had to rethink everything what we did before, because the new version is totally different to what we are common about. We moved away from a scripted-based operating model where operators still did extensive work and machines were more there for doing some tools or applying some tools. But now we want an intelligent and intent-driven network. With intents, we no longer define anymore how to do something, but more what we want to achieve for that. And but intents are becoming an industry standard where we have enabling an automated, vendor-neutral network management. This evolution paves the way to a really autonomous, data-driven network where potential of AI and machine learning are nearly limitless. Also, as we can see also in the slide, the impact of humans will decrease, already decreases. Also, the profile of an operator is a network operator is totally different today as it was 10 years ago. Even if we automate a lot of stuff, the human insight remains essential. That's also during a presentation of Mr. Ashurian, the technology leader from Deutsche Telekom. He always said AI always needs human as a final decision maker. So that's something that's also for me really important to have in mind. I think most people who are working every day with AI know this, but people only using AI, maybe they think this work alone.
So now we maybe get a little bit more technical. For an autonomous network, the ultimate goal is to achieve closed-loop automation. What does that mean? In this model, we have AI and machine learning which constantly monitors the whole network, processes vast amounts of data, and then uses the previously defined intents to make intelligent and automated changes. This is vastly different than our way of working today, where we are reactive to customer complaints, to alarms and such, and we move on to a truly proactive way of operating. One important part in such a closed loop, which I would like to mention, is the digital twin. This is a tool that gives us the capability to simulate large-scale networks and also generate millions of data points. With this capability, we gain deep insights, and we also have some kind of predictive power. So we can test and also optimize network behavior before rolling it out into our real-life network. If we maybe make a mistake and we create customer complaints, which we always want to avoid. So the importance of this, why I wanted to mention it, is for an operator of post-Luxembourg scale, this brings a huge advantage. We are small on an international scale, but with this tool, we increase efficiency, scalability, and what is always most important, service quality.
So here are only a few examples of what does AI or what does these tools or all will bring us to our core business. It's a detection of network anomalies, where, for example, AI is correlate alarms and identify patterns, and also try to tell you which is a problem or when will a problem occur before the service is impacted. Normally, I would say we can take this for optics, where we can monitor all of temperature, attenuation, and so on. And so, if an optic will fail, we can change it in a planned intervention before the service is interrupted. Another topic is the analyzing of network management utilization. It's always the same as when people are complaining about speed. So they do a speed test but cannot reach it. You have to check in your network what is the problem. So bandwidth management is always an issue. And also what could be really interesting is to have the behavior and the use what customers today do with at their home. So you can more plan your capacity until depending on the day, on the hours of the day, and so on. What is also I think very important, that's a parallel with what we did in copper. It's more than an AI assistant here. It's for operators or for technicians. So we should suggest what is the problem, or where in field the problem is detected. So this is something that could help everybody. And yes, I think the ultimate goal for an operator, I think for all operators, is we want an outstanding customer experience, and that's why we work all day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, gentlemen.